What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna share about the things that are recently on my mind. I'm feeling like this journey of the healing process is so fucking painful. I've been on this journey over like 4 months already. I think even 5 months, over 5 months. And during that period, there was like a breakup. And that breakup opened up like old wounds that I have, like old traumas. Is like there was a push for more healing for me, and I'm gonna say that it's not getting better. Like, is so fucking painful. I cannot describe the feeling. Life is changing in a way that like you seeing the people who they are, just yeah, like your friends or your family members. You just like seeing how they was like draining your energy, and you never realize about this. Like you are basically re-examining yourself, you are reparenting yourself, and you're seeing world from a different perspective. Like I'm 30 years old. This year was like 30 years. My whole life like turned upside down, you know? Just the feeling when you like living your life, you try and do the best as you can to like survive, just like, and that nervous system activated hold of the time, and you are healing, you're trying to figure out the things. The same like with the healing body, and basically when your nervous system activated, your body cannot heal and restore, so you're gonna have some symptoms and things like that. I was on a journey of health issues like for over 10 years, and like recent 2 years I get much better. Last 2 years the best health that I have, but it's not perfect and it's not the way as I want to be, and there is a lot of ways like how can I improve it. But I realized, because I learned a lot of about like nutrition, I learned about which food helping for your body to heal. I learned about fasting. I did like over, the biggest was like 24 days, and there was a situation like I healed a lot, but at the same time the symptoms backing and backing and backing again and again. And I get to that point when I start to learning about parasites, about blood, and I did all of it. It's helped me a little bit, but symptoms getting back. And I realized that is not just about my physical things. It's not about food I eat. It's not about like what I consume. It's also about nervous system. And basically nervous system activated, and now I learn it through self-awareness when it's activating, and I'm keep trying, keep like reading books, trying to figure out the ways how to heal the nerve system. And realize actually when you live in that survival mode, when you live in that stressful state, you are basically stored all the traumas that you have all your life. Those traumas from childhood, those traumas from your past relationship, from your parents, that trauma that was like stored all your life. And when you embark that healing journey, when you seriously taking that healing journey, you just like feels tremendous pain every day, like feeling stuck every day, have emotions going out every day, you like crying, mental breakdowns and things like that, and you don't know when it's gonna finish, and you don't know when it's gonna be. Like I start to read Reddit, some people like 4 years, 5 years healing process, but I realized for myself I don't need to listen and to need to read this kind of things, because this is actually unmotivating me. Because like when you understand that you need to go through like 5-6 years of healing journey, and every day you like barely doing the things, like just simple working, reading, like going to the gym is already big achievements. Like those people who just like overachievers, those people who suppress their emotions, they keep working, one day their nervous system will just like break them, and you don't need to like, I mean, Reddit is a good way to have support, but I realized for myself that like I read before about the breakup. I had a breakup 4 months ago with my ex, and I realized that during that period it was so awful and painful. And I read Reddit, and some people go through the breakup for 1, 2, 5 years. Like some people over 10 years they still not get over of their partner. For me, I'm at that place. I know right now that I get over my ex, but just when you know, when your brain in survival mode, or your brain is tired and you're just like feeling stuck, then my brain start to pop up my ex, because it's familiar, is what comforted him before. I mean, brain thinking, like searching for the things that is familiar for you, what is comforting for you. And one of the things is my ex, or your past friends who was coping buddies. This is actually I realized today about this thing. It's like some people in your life meant to learn a lesson from them, learn something from them and move on. Some people was just like coping strategy for you. If you feel like tired, you feel frustrated, you just like call them, talk with them, speaking out the things to them, and it was like helpful. But that was like searching validation, approval from other people. And when you just like on that healing journey, those whole things going away and you feel so lonely, you feel so depressed, you feel like people will not understand you because not everybody have courage to do healing themselves because it's painful. It's painful. Some people will just use drugs, alcohol, hold their life and not go through the life with the peace. I know that these things, although it's painful, is good for me because I don't want to live a life of my parents. I don't want to live a life of my past generations who had that generational curses of like unhealthy relationship, money, belief system that like passed from one generation to another generation. In my family, like I have a brother, I have a sister. I don't know nobody who's like succeeding in a good way. And I just like feel I need to break all those generational curses. I want to live a life of healthy relationship, mutual respect. I want to live a life of the like financial independence. I want to live a life of health because this is your birthright. And first you need to heal, and this journey gonna be painful. Just do not focus on the things in a negative way. Like do not look at the people like how they saying they heal for 5-6 years, nothing happened to them. Then they do not do their work good. They're not realizing what is they missing out. They need to like figure it out. What excuse me, because here's a bee flying in my apartment because I live around park, and like here have a lot of flowers and the bees just like keep going inside my apartment. A few days ago there was a bumblebee. It's like so large and I'm kind of scared because he's very big, and when he's bite, it's kind of painful. Yeah, so my point is that like you do the work trying to figure out which things inside of you like that you are missing, which things is coping strategies for you, trying to be more self-aware, reflective, and just keep going because this is the only way. Because every obstacle is opportunity to grow, every obstacle is opportunity to change, to make you better, and every pain is guiding you to some way when you're gonna be a better person, the person that you meant to be.